Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us on When Love Grows Quiet, a creative TV series on Wisdom Way TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the future of relationships. Episode 11, Grace for the Silent Season. Theme, Giving Room for Growth Through Grace. My grace is sufficient for you. 2 Corinthians 12:9. There's a certain ache in silence, the kind that comes when the words dry up, the texts slow down, or the warmth you're used to feels distant. In relationships, these silent seasons can be terrifying. You wonder, is this the beginning of the end? But sometimes silence is not the sound of love dying. It's the sound of love growing roots. And the only way to endure it without tearing up what's being built is grace. God's words to Paul, "My grace is sufficient for you," were not spoken in a season of ease, but in the middle of weakness and unanswered prayers. Grace is not just a blanket that covers, it's oxygen for the soul in seasons where nothing seems to move. Here's an outrageous picture for you. Imagine you plant a rare seed worth more than gold. You've been told it will bloom into a flower so beautiful, people will travel continents to see it. Excited, you water it every hour, dig around it daily to check on it, and hover like a helicopter gardener. The problem? You've killed it. Not because you didn't care, but because you didn't give it the space to do its slow, quiet work beneath the soil. Relationships are like that rare seed. Silent seasons are not always a sign of death. They're often the soil stage, where growth is happening invisibly. Grace is what stops you from ripping open the ground to fix what's already working. Hello, friends. For all your contacts who are in a relationship or not, please be a good neighbor and share this video with them. It might be just what they need. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell to never miss a new video. Now let's continue. The following are the important take-home points. Grace does 3 things in the silent season. 1. Grace creates room for God to work. Silence makes us uncomfortable because it feels like inactivity. But God often works in what we cannot see or feel. When you extend grace, you're essentially saying, "I will not force this. I will let God's timing and process have its way." Think of Jesus waiting 3 days in the tomb before resurrection. It wasn't wasted time. It was holy space. 2. Grace guards against bitterness. Without grace, silence becomes an open door for suspicion and resentment. You start interpreting pauses as rejection and distance as abandonment. Grace, however, reframes the story. Maybe they're processing. Maybe God is teaching us both something. Maybe this pause has a purpose. It keeps your heart soft when it would otherwise harden. 3. Grace gives strength to endure without straining. We often feel that if we're not pushing, we're losing. But grace allows you to wait without anxiety. It shifts your focus from controlling the relationship to cultivating your own heart. So when connection deepens again, you're ready to meet it with wholeness, not desperation. The silent season tests what your love is built on. If it's built on constant affirmation and activity, you'll panic when things slow down. But if it's built on grace, you'll find a quiet steadiness that refuses to believe the worst. Think about Jesus with Peter. After Peter denied him 3 times, there was a gap, a space of awkward distance before their lakeside conversation in John 21. Jesus didn't demand instant reconciliation. He gave room for Peter's shame to soften into repentance. And when they finally spoke, it wasn't rushed. It was restorative. If you're in a silent season now, whether in friendship, family, or romance, don't confuse quiet with quitting. Sometimes the best way to love is to step back, pray more, speak less, and trust the unseen work. God's grace isn't just enough to save you, it's enough to carry your heart through the tension of waiting. Let the roots grow. Let the soil stay undisturbed. And when the bloom comes, you'll realize the silence wasn't empty at all. It was sacred. Because in every quiet stretch of love, grace is still working, patiently, deeply, and beautifully, until the season changes. Great job, guys! I know that you are enjoying this new TV show. Together, we would achieve our goals of inspiring millions of people in relationships. Remember, love makes the world go round. Keep watching, keep learning, keep loving, keep growing. Search your heart, adjust your ways, rejoice always, and live happily. Don't forget to push the notification bell for the best jaw-dropping content on Wisdom Way TV. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next inspirational episode.